Nemechek's gained a little bit of ground on him here. Off of 5.
This is a tough corner we're coming to. If Cole Custer is conservative at all, John Hunter Nemechek can get there.
Under the bridge, coming to turn 8. Nemechek right on the bumper of Cole Custer. Custer getting through. Here they come through turn 9. Nemechek gives him a little bump. Custer hanging on. Nemechek gets into it. John Hunter Nemechek and Cole Custer. They're rocking and spinning, coming to the line. Who is it going to be? Side by side through the grass.
Ooh, close.
Wide into turn 4. That moves Kyle Busch all the way up the racetrack. He has to catch it before he gets to the wall. And Hornaday catches the wall.
Caution's out, caution's out.
Caution is going to come out. Both drivers trying to get by. Look like the 17 of Timothy Peters. They slid up the racetrack, and now Kyle Busch not happy at all.
It's all good, dude.
And Kyle Busch is going to turn the 33 into the wall. Our championship contender Hornaday in the wall.
Well, Kyle Busch should be parked for this race and maybe the rest of the season for that.
Holy cow, I can't believe he did that.
Championship contender.
He's running wide open in the back of that truck, and he finally turns him head on into that outside wall.
NASCAR has said the 18 and Kyle Busch parked for the race.
If I just lay over and give up everything for Ron Hornaday, that's not Kyle Busch's fashion. I'm out here to win a race just as much as anybody else is. And when he races up on my inside, gets loose, and takes me up to the fence, I ended up losing my cool.
Check and Gilliland out front. Todd Gilliland leads with Fogelman third, and they're wrecking behind them. Still green, coming to the end.
They're still green, and Nemechek makes a move to the inside.
To the bottom. John Hunter Nemechek getting a push, trying to make it to the line. Fogelman is behind him. Fogelman wants to make a move. Can Tate Fogelman do it? He wrecks Nemechek, and it's Fogelman. Tate Fogelman wins.
Wow, and the truck is now destroyed. Who put the start-finish line down where they did here at Talladega? Because it just gives you so much extra time to thrash things.
Bill Frank.
Series on the dirt at Eldora is underway.
Oh, and they're bumping and banging already.
And you can see the mud on the front end of that 34 truck, and the caution is out. And that is the problem right there. The mud that is on the windshields, and kind of hard to drive and race when that's the view you've got.
Well, I think maybe NASCAR could red flag this thing, let them clean their grills. That's the main concern, that the engine's over. Well, you got to be able to see where you're going too, obviously. So there's a couple of main concerns, Vince.
You think Harvick is quite as excited as he was yesterday? When he said, wait a minute, where am I going? The spotters driving these things.
A great example of how well these drivers are able to adapt.
This is the start from Kevin Harvick's view.
Green flag, green flag.
Listen to him work that gas.
All lined up 2x2, still inside. All rolling.
A good thing you can hear him. This is Stuart Friesen's view from the bumper cam.
You're fine. Up in front of you. Up in front of you. Still 18. Still even 18. Middle of 3. Still 3 mid. Still middle of 3. Still 3 mid. Still 3 mid. Clear. Alright, all good.
You know what's fun, Vince? And those guys couldn't see. You can imagine how good it's going to be when they can.
Wow, what a challenge.
What a mess.
Hey,
I literally can't see. It literally only do the 16 right now.
confirm that, Vince, from up above here in the booth with all these wonderful onboards you talked about.
Michael, they're not looking at much. This actually just came off of the 26 at Tyler Ankrum. I can tell you these tear-offs normally maybe, I don't know, a pound at most, if that much. This one's probably 4 or 5 pounds of just nothing but mud caked on there. The good news is the mud seems like it's a dry mud, if that's possible, but I've never seen anything like this.
This is wild. We see the 55 truck. He's down to the inside. And look at them. They're about 4 abreast. And Boris said just drives on in there. Rudman gets away, but he goes in up into turn 2 on the inside of the 17 truck. Watch them just come up the hill. Watches the 17 and the 44. They just go in the corner, and Boris just kind of moves them out of the way. The tires get locked up, and neither one can turn the steering wheel. Now several cars go by and puts him back, and when Rich Bickle gets the 17 truck going, the next time they get to a corner, he just don't let the 44 in.
Right here.
Ever see Boris? He goes down through the Tulis.
Yep.
Mario Andretti en la succión, viene la 77, busca esa bandera cuadros, cambia de línea, viene Germán, se le puso al lado, curva hacia la derecha, viene por fuera, viene por fuera Germán, lado a lado Germán contra Blaney, estamos en el tramo final, lo tiene Germán, avanza Germán, cambio al frente, Germán, vamos a la 10, venga Germán Quiroga, recta principal, está regresando Blaney, cerradísimo Blaney, de los mejores finales de temporada. Quiroga lo pasó en los últimos metros, en las últimas curvas. Sin embargo, regresó la 29 en la 10. Aquí justo en la 10 se le barrió la camioneta a Quiroga, se le barrió la camioneta a Germán. Se fue un poquito ancho, pero estuvo ahí, la saboreó a 5 centésimas extraoficialmente margen de victoria a favor de la 29. Germán, gracias.